Let's step into the hoop-crazy world of New York City, where basketball isn't just a game, it's a way of life. In this vibrant landscape, one man stood out as a basketball legend, Tom Konchalski. He wasn't just a big deal, he was the deal when it came to NYC basketball culture. His influence? Well, it was like a buzzer beater that sent ripples through the city. But who was Tom Konchalski? Imagine a hoops genius with a brain packed full of basketball knowledge and an eye for spotting talent like a hawk. For over 40 years, Tom served as a renowned basketball scout, a vigilant eye cruising through the courts, always on the lookout for raw talent, just waiting to be polished into stars. Now, here's the twist. Tom was as old school as they come. In a world ruled by modern technology, he never used social media, let alone GPS or cell phone or even a computer. Nope, he was a typewriter guy, carving out his own lane by pumping out his newsletters after newsletter on the best high school talent in the country. He wasn't about flashy gadgets and virtual hype. He was all about the game, the real stuff that unfolds on the courts and in the hearts of the players. And here's where the legend gets even more legendary. If you were lucky enough to get a handshake from Tom, well, that meant something. It wasn't just a handshake, it was a statement. A stamp of approval that whispered, "You're on the right path, kid." It was like getting a nod from the Hoops Oracle, a sign that you were seen, acknowledged, and believed in. His approach to scouting was more than just about stats and flash. It was about uncovering the heart and spirit of the game. To him, being great at basketball wasn't just about the moves. It was about the character, the drive, and the potential that lay within each player. But here's the thing about Tom. In a world where it's all about glitz and glory, he stood out as a real dude. No ego, no drama, just a deep love for the game and a whole lot of integrity. You couldn't help but respect the guy, and that's why everyone, coaches, players, you name it, looked up to him. His influence seeped into the very heart of NYC basketball culture. Shaping the game is something more than just a competition. It became about striving for greatness, building a community, and believing in something bigger than the game itself. And that's where his impact shines the brightest. Tom's legacy isn't just in the feats and records of the players he discovered. It's in the stories of the lives he changed by discovering them. In a city where basketball dreams often crash against reality, Tom's presence was like a beacon of hope. His wisdom, his guidance, and his unwavering belief in the potential of young players that started a wave of basketball media and coverage. Sadly, Tom passed away, leaving a huge void in New York City's basketball scene. His absence was felt like an empty court on game day, like a quiet echo where there used to be a roar. It was a loss that shook the city, not just because of his basketball savvy, but because of the genuine impact he had on everyone who knew him. So, as the echoes of Tom's old school wisdom keep ringing through the city, his legacy lives on. It's not just about the stats or the awards, it's about the people whose lives he changed, carrying on his love for the game and passing it down to the next generation. In a city where basketball isn't just a game but a way of life, Tom Konchalski will always be remembered as a guardian of its spirit, a mentor of its dreams, and a legend whose light will keep shining for years to come. And if you ever got that legendary handshake from him, well, you knew that you were truly on the right path on that court.